Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it's
maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll keep it on the ground. Woodard, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's going deep for Brown. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
That goes for 14 yards, 1st down Cardinals. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. 33 yards.
And the Cardinals are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Extra point up and through. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line.
Win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And now here is another interception. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. There he goes left side. And they will score. It's a pick-6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Point after here coming up. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick-6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. finding room at midfield.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll look to throw here on first down. It's caught by Brown.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Second and 4. He finds his man complete. That's Wood.
Here we go.
And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 16. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. On first down, Woodard. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Back to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown from 3 yards out. And the Seahawks get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone as the deficit moves from really bad to slightly less than really bad. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Murray now on first down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And oh, it'll be intercepted.
And the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. They'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Wood.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Ready.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown.
Let's go now.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He finds his man complete. It's Wood. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is caught. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. For it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So they like to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. The big loss on 1st down leads to a tricky 2nd down. 18 yards to go. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Murray sets to throw on 4th. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception.
And the Cards are going to take over here up near the 40.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on 1st down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. They'll try and run for it. And some room to roam now. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe top.
Well, partner, under the lights and...
I'm really out for blood this time. Look.